Sushant, is it completed? Okay,
No,
let
ma'am, एक line रही.
हाँ complete कर.
Duration of the action of a drug
Hmm.
can only as- ascertained
Certain.
by a comparison of several experiments.
Yes, thank you. So if at every very commencement, so now you know ki we have to start the drug proving with the smaller dose, because it is depending upon the susceptibility of that prover how he is responding. If you are giving stronger dose, he will to the weaker constitution, as the individual is weak, he will not give you response. If the constitution is robust, even you are giving the moderate dose, he will showing the response. So better way, you start with the smaller dose. So when you have started drug proving at the very commencement, yani means starting, the first dose administered shall have been sufficiently strong. This advantage is gain अगर आपने strong dose दिया है. So what is the advantage of that? The experimental learns the order of succession of symptoms and can note down accurately the period at which occurs. आपने strong dose दिया दो चार provers को, they will, if you are they are giving you the response, you have to write down the order कि headache कब हुआ, backache कब हुआ, nausea vomiting कब हुआ. So you will get the symptoms at a particular order, which is useful in leading to a knowledge of a genius of the medicine. So this will help you to collect all the hidden character of that medicine. For then in order in the primary actions, as also that of the alternating actions, is observed the most ambiguous manner. Medicine अगर सीधी साधी medicine है, so this is okay. लेकिन if the medicine is having a tendency of alternating actions, then this is the most ambiguous manner. So you will not get a clear picture of that medicine. आपको डोजेस वहां पे बढ़ाने पड़ेंगे. दो यू आर गिविंग द स्ट्रॉन्गर डोज, लेकिन आपको रिपीटेशन वहां पे करना पड़ेगा फॉर द ऑल्टरनेटिंग एक्शंस. अ वेरी मॉडरेट डोज even often suffice for the experiment, provided only the experimenter is endowed with sufficient delicate sensitiveness. Now this is the another point कि पहले उन्होंने कहा है कि start with the small dose. फिर डॉक्टर हनीमन कहते हैं अगर आपने सफिशिएंटली स्ट्रॉन्ग डोज यानी दिया है पेशेंट को, रिपीटेशन अगर आपने ठीक ठाक दी है, अगर मेडिसिन भी आपके ऑल्टरनेटिंग एक्शन वाली नहीं है, देन यू विल गेट द लीस्ट ऑफ सिम्टम, you will get all the signs and symptoms of that medicine. लेकिन अगर दूसरा पॉइंट उन्होंने कहा है कि इफ दैट मेडिसिन इज हैविंग द ऑल्टरनेटिंग एक्शन, सो ये जो सफिशिएंटली स्ट्रॉन्ग डोज है दैट विल नॉट हेल्पफुल, दैट विल गिव यू द एम्बेग्यूअस मैनर, यानी आपको वहां पे क्लियर पिक्चर जो है दैट यू विल नॉट गेट. मॉडरेट डोज अगर आपने दिया है, सो दिस विल गिव यू द प्रॉपर पिक्चर, लेकिन वहां पे जो प्रूवर है ही शुड बी अ डेलिकेट, ही शुड बी सेंसिटिव वन एंड वेरी अटेंटिव इन हिज सेंसेशन. The duration of action of the drug can only be ascertained by comparison of several experiments. So आपको एक ही बार proving नहीं करनी है. Once you are doing the proving with the belladonna with the 10 number of people, then you have to repeat the same belladonna with the 20 number of people. After that again you have to repeat it with the large number of people. So when you will compare your experiment with the several times, then you will get the pathogenetic power. सो प्रॉब्लम इसमें सिर्फ इतना ही आता है कि इफ योर मेडिसिन इज हैविंग द ऑल्टरनेटिंग एक्शन, यू हैव टू गिव यू द सफिशिएंटली स्मॉलर डोज. अदरवाइज आप थोड़ा कंफ्यूज हो गए कि पहले एक्सपेरिमेंट में मुझे ये सिम्टम्स मिले, दूसरे इसमें ये नहीं मिले. एट दैट टाइम the prover should be delicate, he should be sufficiently sensitive and he should be attentive so that वो जो उसके sensation है या जो उसके pain है, he can write down it properly. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now 131. Anjali, read.
Okay, ma'am. If, however, in order to ascertain anything at all, the same medicine must be given to the same person to test several successive days in ever increasing doses, we thereby learn, no doubt, the various morbid states this medicine is capable of producing in general manner, but we do not ascertain their order of succession and the subsequent dose often of relatively other of symptoms caused by the previous dose or when it's stayed on an opposite state. Such symptom in brackets to mark their ambiguity experiments show that they are of the organism and say action or action of this medicine.
Yes, thank you. If, however, in order to ascertain anything at all, the same medicine must be given the same person to test for a several successive dose in ever increasing doses. So अगर आपने small dose से शुरू किया है, so though you are not getting the symptom, you can increase your doses successively, and this is known as the ever increasing dose. We thereby learn, no doubt, the various morbid state this medicine is capable of producing in a general manner. So जैसे जैसे आपको doses बढ़ते जाएंगे, जैसे जैसे दिन आगे बढ़ते जाएंगे, you will get the signs and symptoms. That is a morbid state. But we do not ascertain their order of succession. But पहले experiment में I got the nausea first, and then the loose motion, and then the backache. If this is your succession in the first experiment or in the first prover, it is not sure, it is not a rule कि in the second prover or in the second experiment you will get the symptoms in a same fashion. We cannot ascertain the order of succession. You may get the backache first, then loose motion, and then nausea and vomiting. The order of the काय म्हणतात त्याला, formation of the morbid state may be differ person wise, prover wise, and subsequent dose often remove. So as soon as you will get the symptoms, you have to remove your dose. वहाँ पे आपको hands up करने हैं. Now it is advisable that कि the more doses should not be given. Some one or other of the symptom caused by the previous dose. जो आपके symptoms आए हैं prover को, that is because of the previous dose, or develop in its state in the opposite state. Such symptoms should be enclosed in the bracket and mark ambiguity. If the symptoms which develop, they are opposite to that of the first prover, mark as ambiguity कि these symptoms are causes the confusion. Ambiguity means it's causing the confusion, so उसमें bracket में लिख लो. Until subsequent pure experiments show whether they are the reaction of organism and the secondary action or the alternating action of the medicine. So in the first experiment, if you are having the nausea and vomiting, in the second prover or in the second experiment, the patient not having anything, but the patient is having the constipation. So constipation is exactly opposite to that of the loose motion. So if such opposite characters, if you are getting, write it down in the this is the ambiguity. So this may be the secondary action, or this may be the alternating reaction of your medicine, and hence we have to be alert while you are doing the drug proving. Sometimes you will get the symptoms maybe in the opposite character that you have got in the previous prover or previous experiment. So that also we have to note कि पहले इसमें ये मिले हैं, दूसरे इसमें ये मिले हैं. This might be the secondary action, or this might be the alternating action of the medicine. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
But when the object is without reference to the sequential order of the phenomena and the duration of action of the drug, only to ascertain the symptoms themselves, especially those weak medicinal substance. अब यहाँ पे नॉर्मल मेडिसिन का हमने देख लिया कि आफ्टर सम डेज यू विल गेट द साइंस एंड सिम्टम्स. वंस यू गॉट द साइंस एंड सिम्टम्स, do not give any dose. If the opposite state symptoms are there, or opposite state is developed, write it in a bracket. All these things we have done for the normal medicine, but the question arises for the weak medicinal substance, what to do in this, because here we have to give the large number of doses or the increasing doses for the several succeeding days. In this manner you will know the medicine, whether it is a mild medicine or whether the person is weak and especially if it is tested on the sensitive person. So आपको वहाँ पे nature of medicine भी मिलेगा और आपको person भी पता चलेगा whether he is a sensitive or not. So whenever you are giving the medicine that to that prover, आपको पता नहीं रहता है कि ये weak का है या robust का है, लेकिन आपको medicine तो पता रहती है if it is reproving if you are doing, but if it is your first proving, सब कुछ अंधेरे में रहता है कि whether that medicine is weak or strong or that person is weak or he is robust. So ये दोनों चीजें अगर आपका पहले बार आप प्रूव कर रहे हो, so if it is a weak medicine, आपको क्या करना है, इंक्रीजिंग डोजेस में देना है. इफ दिस एक्शन इज अननोन मेडिसिन है आपकी, तो आपको वहां पे उसका भी नेचर पता चलेगा मेडिसिन का, एंड आपको पर्सन का भी नेचर पता चलेगा वेदर ही इज सेंसिटिव और वेदर ही इज नॉन सेंसिटिव या फिर वो वीक इंडिविजुअल है. सो फॉर द अननोन मेडिसिन you will get both the things, the nature of person and the nature of medicine. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Today we have seen about the dose, how to give the dose, and how we will know whether that prover is weak or whether that prover is robust. If it is a unknown medicine agar aap prove kar rahe ho, so you will get the nature of the medicine, you will get the nature of the prover also. If you are proving the known medicine, नोन मेडिसिन है तो आपको उसका नेचर पता है. हियर ओनली यू हैव टू जज वेदर दैट प्रूवर इज वीक और रॉबस्ट. To avoid this confusion, Dr. Haniman said that better way you start with the smaller dose. Let it be the individual, weak रहे या robust रहे. Weak अगर रहेगा तो थोड़े दिनों के बाद आपको वो प्रूवर जो है वो प्रूव करना शुरू करेगा मेडिसिन. Robust अगर है, so smaller doses you can increase it every day. Succession से आप उसको increase करो. He will give the symptoms more in a more faster manner. So in this way, you can increase the dose and you will get the morbid state during the proving. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Any problem, any doubt up to the aphorism number 131, 132? From 129 to 132.
No, ma'am.
Any query? किसी को कुछ पूछना है?
No, ma'am.
Today's homework is give me the difference between idiosyncrasy and indisposition. I am giving you the question and answer. This is your choice whether you have to write or not. But these are frequently asked questions. That's why I am giving to you. Because what happened in the college, we are having the tutorial on every Monday. So there we covered all the questions that asked in the examination. But now everything is virtual. We cannot give you the questions for the that tutorials. That's why I am giving the questions in between that topic. So idiosyncrasy I have given you. Please write it down for the 10 marks. But okay, let it be. You have not written it. Now the second question that frequently asked is the difference between the indisposition and idiosyncrasy. In the Viva also, the examiner is always asking what is the difference between the idiosyncrasy and indisposition. So if you want, you can discuss it me with tomorrow, and if you want, you can write it down for this question. So the small questions are always asked for this drug proving, that idiosyncrasy, surrogate, minimum dose, why it should be a small dose, why should be given. So depending on that group of aphorism, they are asking the small short notes. So if you want, you can prepare. If you don't want, let it be. But this is a frequently asked question, is a difference between the idiosyncrasy and the indisposition. We have seen the indisposition in the footnote of aphorism number 7th. And we have seen the idiosyncrasy also. We have seen the philosophy of idiosyncrasy also. So If you want, you can write it down or you can discuss with me tomorrow. Okay, so today I will give you the Tejaswini, just give the attendance to Anjali, Ashwini, Komal, then Urvi, Vaishnavi, and Sushant. Bus. You are only just, and you only, you, Tejaswini.
Yes, ma'am.
Rest of the students are absent.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So tomorrow we will meet with the same topic, that is drug proving.
Yes, ma'am.